Hey everybody, Preppernurse One here. Beautiful day this morning. Kind of want to show you the sky. It's absolutely gorgeous. Steve did me a huge favor yesterday. I started cutting the grass, and then I had to go, and then he cut the rest of this down here. He did up there and over there, so that definitely helps. I have push work that I'm going to do this morning down over here and get all that done around the battery room and all through over here and get that all knocked down. Always trying to stay ahead of the if you keep the grass down, you don't have as many problems with the ticks. When the grass gets too high, that's when you're going to have issues with ticks. So trying to stay ahead of it with that is really important. I just took care of the chickens this morning, gave them fresh water, fresh food. I mentioned in a previous video, Paul and Barbara are going to come out today, and they're going to take the other two hens back because the flock is not accepting them, and so they've been. I'll show you. See how they're both up on top over here? That's where they've been hanging out. So let's stop it with the chickens. So they've been up on top over there, and that's why you see them eating up there, because I gave them extra food up there. Come on, leave the chickens alone. All right, I wanted to talk about in this video, folks. We just had a dam failure up in Minnesota, and I'm sure you guys have seen it on, online, and they've talked about it a little bit in the news. And so it was a power generating dam, and so it was funny because when I watched it, I think it was a news article. It said 529 people. But right in the thing, it's 529 customers were affected. They lost power because of that. Yeah, people and customers, there's a whole two different things. Because now you might as well take that and times it by 4. So you figure instead of 500 people, it's 2,000 people. And I know that a lot of people won't care because it does not affect them. But what you have to realize is we have a really bad infrastructure problem in this country, and I've talked about this several times. The fact that our infrastructure is very antiquated, there's a lot of problems with that, and nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care. It's not a big deal. It doesn't affect me at the moment, so I don't worry about it. But yet, in the meantime, we give billions and billions of dollars to other countries. We need to take care of ourselves, folks. We really do. And, I want you to remember, too, I didn't sign off to give billions to Ukraine. I didn't sign off to give billions to Israel. I didn't sign off to give billions to Gaza, all right? Nobody asked me my opinion. All these senators and congressmen, they all vote on that, and they all, make their sweetheart deals, and they have all the pork in these bills. So, when they have a bill that gets passed, and they'll call it the infrastructure bill, right? And you think, oh, wow, this is a bill about infrastructure. It'll be 2,000, 3,000 pages long, these bills. And it has all kinds of little sweetheart deals in the midst of that to get the senators and the congressmen to vote a certain way for that bill because they're getting something out of it. What we need to have happen in this country is we need to stop this nonsense. We need to get back to the way it should be. Let's take care of our business, period. That's what we need to do. Take care of our business, period. And not play these games anymore. We have to stop allowing these people to get filthy, stinking rich, and with everything that is going on, in Washington, D.C. But our system, folks, the waterways, the water, the power, you know, the electrical grid, all of it, it's all antiquated. The power lines. Now I know that there's money that's been going into power lines here and there, and a lot of times if there's a storm, you know, obviously they have to redo everything. And there's always going to be that next storm, and there's always going to be, you know, things going out the door because of that reason. But when you need to completely overhaul the entire system, you know, can I help you? When you need to overhaul the entire system, there's an issue, and when it's not being addressed and not being taken care of, that's an issue as well. You know, when you put a small amount, you know, to help infrastructure and not really address the major issues. You know, when you're looking at a lot of the waterways and stuff like that, they were all built in the 1930s. So they're old, folks. They are very, very old. And, you know, it's just, that's like this dam in Minnesota. Problems were not addressed, things were not taken care of. What ends up happening because of it? Catastrophic failure. You know, and it doesn't, you know, now it all has to be redone. To what cost, right? And the damage has already been done. People are without power. You know, that one store that was there from way back when they were building the dam, when the guy built the store, that's gone, you know. And I don't know what other damage has been done because of all that water going downstream with the dam failing. But, you know, those are issues. Those are issues. And again, like I said, most people, well, it didn't affect me, so I don't care. Well, as we keep having more and more of these issues, there's going to be more and more problems down the road, and it really needs to be addressed. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this. Do you think that we need to stop sending money to all these other foreign countries, especially the ones that hate us? You know, you think that anybody in Gaza is going to give a crap that we gave $9 billion in humanitarian aid? Or are they going to think about the fact that the bombs that were used to destroy their area were made in America and used by Israel? What do you think they're going to care about? And who do you think they're going to hate because of that other than Israel, right? So that $9 billion was a waste of money, in my opinion, strictly my opinion, because it didn't buy the hearts and minds. It's not ever going to buy the hearts and minds. So anyway, folks, I am going to jump off here. I got work to do. So remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.